Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with another one of our 2024 Southern Lights contestants, Alessia. Thank you so much for being with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So tell us a little bit about yourself. You're in Tallahassee, right?
Yes.
Well, tell us what you do over in Tallahassee and let us get to know you a little bit.
Well, in Tallahassee, I am a college student studying psychology with a minor in communications. I possibly want to do social work, considering that if I am involved like in a court case of some sort and there's like families involved, little, younger kids or somebody who's experienced a lot of psychological trauma, regardless of how great the circumstances, it would just be nice to be like that one individual that's not necessarily like in that inner circle, rather like an outside source telling them, hey, everything's going to be okay. Just keeping them kind of calm and composed throughout a really stressful time, such as a case like that.
What got you interested in going into that role, into that field?
Well, I've experienced a lot of bullying from like primary school up until high school, and I just don't understand what can cause people to treat others like so negative when they've never done anything wrong to that person in return. So just getting to know what it's like to see someone's psychological state from either the victim's perspective and the person causing the victim's trauma, to know like how to solve and possibly stop that from happening. Because our mental health is really something that plays a huge role into our lives.
So how do you think that plays into your music and your singing?
Well, I would say that music was always a great coping mechanism for me. Usually I don't like to bring up parts of my personality to others that don't know me very well, but once any kind of music that I know very well starts playing, I just kind of break out of my shell and can just be myself 110% of the time. Or anytime I'm nervous or before I'm about to do something that requires a lot of responsibility, whether it's like a school presentation or even before singing, I just like to listen to a song that just makes me feel, comfortable and get that adrenaline going. And yeah.
I think music is something, it's a great tool. It's a great resource for mental health. I think that's really cool that that's your field that you've chosen to go into. And not to be presumptuous, but like, is that something that is there any plan to kind of put those two together for your work, what you do when you graduate? Like, is that something that's a possibility, or how would that work?
I mean, music for me has always been like a form of escape. It's kind of like something to set apart from what I do. So if I'm just really stressed out with school and I just want to take a break, music is like that good, best friend to like stick by to kind of calm down and just have your brain think about something else other than what you need to get done on a daily basis.
Yeah, no, I agree. It is a great way to escape. What do you want to do with your music?
Well, God willing, I would love to possibly take it to a professional level if that were anything. That's always been a dream of mine since I was like 5, 6, 7 years old. I never really got nervous in front of people. Like I could be standing in a room full of 50 or even 2,000 people and I would just start smiling. I would never, get stage fright or anything like that. So it's just a way to bring out my extroverted self. I'm very much a social butterfly. There's no doubt about that. I've done theater over the years, and so that's just a nice way to kind of let all that energy go out in the open.
Yeah, that's what we like about this competition is it's not just about, there is the vocal performance of it, but there's you got to have the ability to grab the audience and bring them into what you're doing and capture them. And every year when I see the people that perform and the ones that win, it's the ones that captivated that audience and really brought them in. And so I have a feeling you'll do really well between the your vocal ability and the theatrical side. That's going to be really good. Do you know what you're going to do for the show yet this year?
I mean, I sort of have an idea of the top 3 songs that I have in mind. One is more into the musical theater component. I mean, for me, just getting back to music overall, when people ask me, like, what is like your go-to genre? For me, it's like being a chameleon. It just changes like on a daily basis or on a monthly basis, where I can go from listening to 1940s jazz and swing up until, 90s or classic rock and pop from the 80s. I love a little bit of everything. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet, not just because it's foodie.
So what do you have an idea of what type you're going to bring or what genre you're going to bring? Or are you going to mix it up and each night do something different?
Probably do a little bit of everything, I would say. Usually the primary genre, if you want to kind of give it a label, would be kind of like ballads. So whether it's like rock or pop or something more in the classical crossover type, then yeah. I mean, ballads can give a little bit of everything, whether it's a ballad of something out of like agony, out of love, out of, just being happy and just letting your energy go out and wild. It just brings everything that a song can ever give to anybody.
I'm looking forward to hearing this. I'm really excited to see what you're going to do. This is going to be great. This is going to be so fun. Now, have you ever been to one of our events before or been a part of this process before?
This is first nature to me. This is my very first time doing any of this.
Well, I'm excited because I think that, we don't really slap genres on. I mean, we do have a lot of country and Christian artists because that's the area we live in. But right. It's always the people that don't fit into that mold always stand out so well. And they do really well. So I think it's exciting to see what you're going to do. And you got me excited and interested to see what's next for sure. This is going to be good.
I'm excited for sure.
Well, is there anything you'd like to speak directly to the folks that liked and commented and supported you through this?
I mean, all I can say is just thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't believe that we got like over 100 likes, just overall, just getting that many people to react and respond and saying such beautiful things in the comments. I was almost brought to tears when it just started, kind of progressing and moving forward up until, the votes closed out. And even people saying, I'm willing to buy a ticket to go see you in Marianne. I don't care how far I am.
That's always great. Well, for those of you that said that, you can do that. July 11th through the 13th is the live show. You can get your tickets right now. You can go to our website at SouthernLights.cc, or you can go to the Chipola College box office and get your tickets as well. Alessia, I'm really looking forward to seeing you this year. This is going to be fun, exciting. Thank you for being with me today and doing this interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you.